Hello, welcome. Find a comfortable place, sit back, relax your shoulders, take one slow breath, and let me tell you a story. A long, quiet, beautiful story. This is the story of a young man named Alex, and this is the story of one simple walk. A walk that changed nothing and changed everything. Listen closely. Let the words wash over you. Alex wakes up, slowly. His eyes open to the familiar ceiling of his room, but something feels different today. The light from the window seems flat, the colors seem muted. A soft, gray blanket of quiet sadness rests on his chest. He lies still for a long time, listening to the silence of the morning. Inside his mind, a single question echoes, round and round like a slow-motion wheel. How can I find it? Where does a good feeling go when it hides? He waits. The clock ticks. The room stays gray. The good feeling does not knock on his door. Then, a tiny spark, a memory of a different air, a thought of open space. It is not a loud decision, it is a quiet whisper from a deeper part of himself. His lips move, forming the words softly to the empty room. Maybe I will go for a walk. Not a big walk, just a small one. One step, then another. The action begins slowly, deliberately. First, he finds one blue shoe. He slides his foot into its familiar comfort. Then, its partner. The simple act of tying the laces loop, swoop, pull feels like a small promise to himself. He stands up. The floor is solid beneath his feet. He walks to the door, his hand reaching out, fingers meeting the cool, smooth metal of the handle. He turns it. The click of the latch is loud in the quiet apartment. He pulls the door open, and the world rushes in. Not with noise, but with sensation. A wave of fresh, cool air washes over his face, his arms, his whole body. It is like drinking a glass of cold, clear water after a long thirst. He gasps, a small, sharp intake of breath. Then he breathes deeply, letting the clean air fill his lungs, pushing out the stale grayness. He looks up. The sunni's there. Not harsh, but gentle. It pours its golden, warm light onto his skin. He can feel its warmth seeping through his shirt. A comforting hug from the sky. A small, almost forgotten smile touches the corners of his mouth. This, he whispers to no one, this is good. This is a start. And so, Alex begins to walk. Left foot, right foot. A simple rhythm on the quiet pavement. The street is sleeping. No roaring engines, no shouting, only the soft, steady sound of his own footsteps. Step, step, step. It becomes a meditation. With each step, he feels a little lighter, as if he is literally walking away from the weight in his room. He lifts his gaze from the ground. Above him, the sky is not a flat gray. It is a vast, endless dome of the softest, most gentle blue imaginable. It looks like a calm, deep ocean turned upside down. And then, cutting through the perfect silence, comes a sound. A brilliant, liquid song. Tweet, 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 eat. A little brown bird, perched on a telephone wire, is singing its heart out to the morning. Alex stops. He stands perfectly still, his head tilted. The song is so full of pure, unchecked joy. How can something so small, he wonders, create something so beautiful? That song is a key. It unlocks a tiny door in his heart. Energized by this musical gift, he continues. The houses give way to a green, wrought iron gate, the entrance to the park. He passes through, and the world transforms. The air is sweeter here, smelling of damp earth and growing things. The path under his feet is no longer hard concrete, but soft, packed earth, the color of rich chocolate. He walks deeper into the green embrace. And then he sees it. It commands his attention. Atre. But not just any tree. This tree is a monument, a grandfather of the forest. Its trunk is colossal, wider than Alex is tall. It is immensely, powerfully wide. The word wide feels too small for it. This tree is presence. It is history. It has seen 1,000 sunrises. Drawn by an invisible force, Alex approaches. He feels awe. He feels respect. He slowly, reverently raises his hand. His fingertips make contact. The surface is not smooth. It is ancient skin, hard and deeply grooved. It is rough. The word rough dances in his mind. Not smooth, textured, real. Each groove, each crack tells a story of years, of wind, of rain, of simply being. He stands there, palm flat against the ancient bark, feeling a slow, steady pulse. Not the trees, but his own, calming down, sinking with the quiet heartbeat of the world. A flicker of movement, a rustle in the dry leaves at the mighty tree's base. A small, pointed nose twitches into view. Then 2 shiny, black, curious eyes. A squirrel. Its fur is a flash of russet brown, its tail a magnificent, fluffy plume. It isn't scared. It cocks its head, studying this tall, quiet creature by its home. Alex holds his breath. Man and squirrel share a perfect, silent moment of mutual curiosity. Then, in a blur of motion, the squirrel explodes into action. Its tiny claws find perfect purchase on therobark. Scritch, scratch, scritch. In less than a second, it spirals up the giant trunk, a blur of fur and energy, disappearing into a high fork. Alex's face breaks into a wide, genuine grin. A laugh bubbles up from his chest and escapes into the quiet air. "Hello," he calls up to the hidden squirrel. "You are so fast." "Thank you for saying hello." The encounter is a delight, a playful gift. The heavy feeling on his chest has shrunk to the size of a pebble. With a lighter step, Alex follows the winding path. It leads him to the edge of a pond. The water is a perfect, unbroken sheet of glass. It reflects the sky, the trees, the world upside down with such clarity it takes his breath away. This is peace, made liquid. He sits on the soft, cool grass at the water's edge. The silence here is profound, a living, breathing quiet. His hand slides into his pocket. His fingers brush against folded paper. He pulls it out. A little paper boat, crisp and white, a forgotten artifact from another day. He looks from the innocent boat in his palm to the vast, still mirror of the pond. An idea blooms. A challenge, but doubt whispers. "Paper and water," it says. "The paper is fragile. The water is waiting. What if it sinks? What if it falls apart immediately? What if this small hope gets wet and ruined?" He holds the boat, this vessel of potential, and weighs the risk, the fear of a small disappointment. For a full minute he is still, caught between the desire to try and the fear of failure. Finally, courage wins. Not a roaring courage, but a quiet one. He leans forward, his body forming a careful arch over the water. He extends his arm, his hand steady as a rock. He opens his fingers, one by one. The little white boat is free. It tumbles gently through the air, turning once. Plop. A tiny, perfect sound. A circle of tiny ripples expands from the point of contact. And then magic. The boat does not falter. It does not sink. It sits proudly on the surface, a tiny captain on a glassy sea. It floats. The word float fills his mind. to rest on the surface, to be held, to be supported. The little boat floats. It is a miracle of balance, of physics, of simple wonder. Alex watches, mesmerized. Time slows. The boat isn't in a hurry. It catches an almost invisible current and begins a slow, graceful journey across the pond. It is an explorer. It is free. And in watching its peaceful voyage, Alex's own mind becomes still. The noisy thoughts quiet. The gray fog evaporates. Now, he only sees. He only feels. He feels the warm, golden sunom the back of his neck, a constant, gentle friend. He sees the endless, soft blue sky cradling the old tree's branches. He hears the bird's happy song replaying in his memory. He feels thorough, wise bark of the ancient tree under his fingertips. He sees the funny, fast squirrel in his mind's eye, a bolt of joyful life. He feels the profound calm of the water and the brave, simple journey of the little paper boat. Small things, ordinary things, but in this moment, under this wide sky, they are everything. They are the universe offering its gifts, one by one. And in the center of his chest, where the gray weight once sat, a new feeling blooms. It is warm. It is expansive. It is golden. It swells until it needs a name, until it needs to be spoken. Alex knows the word. It is the most important word. He says it softly, first to himself, then to the sun, to the tree, to the water, to the departed squirrel, to the brave little boat. His voice is thick with emotion. Thank you. A pause. A deeper breath. Thank you for this air. Thank you for this light. Thank you for this song. He looks at the floating boat, now a small white dot. Thank you for this walk. The good feeling was never lost. It was never far away. It was hiding in plain sight, in the gift of a breath of fresh air, in the rhythm of a quiet step, in the patient teaching of an old tree, in the playful greeting of a creature, in the silent support of water for a paper dream. It was in the simple, beautiful, ordinary miracles of a single, normal day. Alex rises. He feels different, transformed. The weight is gone, replaced by a buoyant lightness. He takes one long, last look at his little paper captain, still sailing toward the far shore on its great adventure. He turns. He walks back along the soft earth path, through the green cathedral of the park, under the watchful blue eye of the sky. He arrives home. He does not close the window. He opens it wider. He lets the evening air, now cool and sweet, dance into his room, mixing with the old air, making everything new. He sits in his chair. The big, haunting question from the morning is gone. It has been answered. Not with a complex philosophy, not with a shouted decree. It was answered with a whisper, with a walk, with a series of small, received gifts. He has found his truth. A simple, powerful truth he will carry forever. A good feeling is always waiting. It waits patiently in small walks. It hides lovingly in simple things. You don't need to search the world. You just need to open your door. You just need to open your eyes. You just need to open your heart. And you just need to say, thank you. Our long, quiet story is finished. But Alex's story, his next walk, that is just beginning. Maybe tomorrow he will find a butterfly, or a friendly stone, or a patch of warm sunlight. The adventure never ends. Did you enjoy this long, calm walk with Alex? Did this peaceful story give your mind a place to rest? If this feeling of gratitude and peace was a gift to you today, please pass it on. Press the like button. Let that like be your own small thank you. and help this calm ripple out to other people, just like Alex, who might need it today. And if you want to be there for Alex's next quiet discovery, to see what simple, beautiful secret the world shares with him next, please subscribe. Click that button below. It is free, it is easy, and it means you and I will continue this journey together, one slow, beautiful, grateful step at a time. Thank you for listening. Truly. Thank you for sharing this time. Thank you for being here. Remember, your fresh air, your singing bird, your old tree, your calm water, they are waiting, just outside. All you have to do is take the first step. Take care. Breathe deeply. Goodbye.